John Edward Christopher Hill, the 6th of February 1912 to 23 February 2003, was an English Marxist historian and academic, specializing in 17th-century English history. From 1965 to 1978, he was Master of Balliol College, Oxford University. Early life. Chris Hill was born on 6 February 1912, Bishop Thorpe Road, York, to Edward Harold Hill and Janet Augusta, née Dickinson. His father was a solicitor and the family were devout Methodists. He attended St. Peter's School, York. At the age of 16, he sat his entrance examination at Balliol College, University of Oxford. The two history tutors who marked his papers recognized his ability and offered him a place to forestall any chance he might go to the University of Cambridge. In 1931, Hill took a prolonged holiday in Freiburg, Germany, where he witnessed the rise of the Nazi Party, later saying that it contributed significantly to the radicalization of his politics. He matriculated into Balliol College in 1931. In 1932, he won the Lothian Prize. He graduated with a first-class Bachelor of Arts degree in Modern History in 1934. Whilst at Balliol, Hill became a committed Marxist and joined the Communist Party of Great Britain in the year he graduated. Early academic career. After graduating, he became a Fellow of All Souls College. In 1935, he undertook a 10-month trip to Moscow, Soviet Union. There he became fluent in Russian and studied Soviet historical scholarship, particularly that relating to Britain. After returning to England in 1936, Hill accepted a teaching position as an assistant lecturer at the University College of South Wales and Monmouthshire. During his time at Cardiff, Hill attempted to join the International Brigade and fight in the Spanish Civil War but was rejected. Instead, he was active in helping Basque refugees displaced by the war. After 2 years at Cardiff, he returned to Balliol College in 1938 as a fellow and tutor of history. War service. Following the outbreak of the Second World War, he joined the British Army. Initially as a private in the Field Security Police, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire Light Infantry. On 2 November 1940 with the service number 156,590. That same year, he took part in a debate among many Marxist historians. At around this time, Hill started to publish his articles and reviews about 17th-century English history. On 19 October 1941, he transferred to the Intelligence Corps. He was seconded to the Foreign Office from 1943 until the war ended. Later academic career and politics. Hill returned to Oxford University after the war to continue his academic work. In 1946, Hill and many other Marxist historians formed the Communist Party Historians Group. In 1949, he applied to be the chair of history at the newly created Kiel University, but was turned down because of his Communist Party affiliations. He helped create the journal Past and Present in 1952, that focused on social history. Hill was becoming discontented with a lack of democracy in the Communist Party. However, he stayed in the party. Unlike many other intellectuals, after the Soviet invasion of Hungary in 1956, he finally left the party in the spring of 1957 when one of his reports to the party Congress was rejected. After 1956, Hill's career ascended to new heights. His studies on 17th-century English history were widely acknowledged and recognized. It was also the year of the publication of his first academic book, Economic Problems of the Church from Archbishop Whitgift to the Long Parliament. These were based on the study of printed sources accessible in the Bodleian Library and on the secondary works produced by other academic historians rather than on research in the surviving archives. In 1965, Hill was elected the Master of Balliol College. He held the post from 1965 to 1978. When he retired, he was replaced by Anthony Kenny. Among those of his students at Balliol was Brian Manning, who went on to develop understanding of the English Revolution. Many of Hill's most notable studies focused on 17th-century English history. His books include Puritanism and Revolution, 1958, Intellectual Origins of the English Revolution, 1965 and revised in 1996, The Century of Revolution, 1961, Antichrist in 17th-century England, 1971, The World Turned Upside Down, 1972, and many others. He retired from Balliol in 1978 when he took up a full-time appointment for 2 years at the Open University. He continued to lecture thereafter from his home at Sibford Ferris, Oxfordshire. In Hill's later years, he lived with Alzheimer's disease and required constant care. He died on the 23rd of February 2003 of cerebral atrophy in a nursing home in Chipping Norton, Oxfordshire. Personal life. Hill married Inez Waugh, née Bartlett, on the 17th of January 1944. The 23-year-old was the ex-wife of Ian Anthony Waugh and daughter of an army officer, Gordon Bartlett. Together they had a daughter, Fanny, who drowned while holidaying in Spain in 1986. Their marriage broke down after 10 years. His second wife was Bridget Irene Mason, née Sutton, the ex-wife of Stephen Mason, and a fellow communist and historian. They married on the 2nd of January 1956. Their first daughter Kate died in a car accident in 1957. They had 2 other children, Andrew, born 1958, and Dinah, born 1960. Selected works: The English Revolution, 1640, 1940, 3rd ed., 1955, ISBN 0-85315-044-3. 1987 reprint. Online text at Marxists.org. Lenin and the Russian Revolution, 1947. ISBN 0-14-013535-9. 1993 reprint. Economic Problems of the Church. From Archbishop Whitgift to the Long Parliament, 1956. ISBN 0-586-035281. 1971 reprint. Puritanism and Revolution. Studies in Interpretation of the English Revolution of the 17th Century. 1958. ISBN 0-7126-6722-9. 2001 reprint. The Century of Revolution, 1603 to 1714. 1961. 2nd ed. 1980. ISBN 0-17-712002-9. Society and Puritanism in Pre-Revolutionary England, 1964. ISBN 0-7126-6816-0. 2003 reprint. Intellectual Origins of the English Revolution, 1965. Rev. 1997. ISBN 0-19-820668-2. Reformation to Industrial Revolution. A Social and Economic History of Britain, 1530 to 1780. 1967. Rev. ed. 1969. ISBN 0-14-020897-6. God's Englishmen. Oliver Cromwell and the English Revolution, 1970. ISBN 0-297-00043-8. Antichrist in 17th Century England. 1971. Rev. ed. 1990. ISBN 0-86091-997-8. The World Turned Upside Down. Radical Ideas During the English Revolution. 1972. ISBN 0-85117-025-0. Change and Continuity in 17th Century England. 1974. Rev. ed. 1991. ISBN 0-300-05044-5. Milton in the English Revolution. 1977. ISBN 0-571-10198-4. The World of the Muggletonians. 1983. ISBN 0-85117-226-1. The Experience of Defeat. Milton and Some Contemporaries. 1984. ISBN 0-571-13237-5. The Collected Essays of Christopher Hill. 3 vols. Writing and Revolution in 17th Century England. 1985. ISBN 0-7108-05659. Religion and Politics in 17th Century England. 1986. ISBN 0-7108-05071. People and Ideas in 17th Century England. 1986. ISBN 0-7108-05128. A Turbulent, Seditious, and Factious People. John Bunyan and His Church. 1628–1688. 1988. ISBN 0-19-812818-5. Published in the United States as A Tinker and a Poor Man. John Bunyan and His Church. 1628–1688. 1989. ISBN 0-394-57242-4. A Nation of Change and Novelty. Radical Politics, Religion and Literature in 17th Century England. 1990. ISBN 0-415-04833-8. The English Bible and the 17th Century Revolution. 1992. ISBN 0-7139-9078-3. Liberty Against the Law. Some 17th Century Controversies. 1996. ISBN 0-14-024033-0. Notes. Adamo, Pietro. Christopher Hilly La Rivoluzione Ingles. Itinerario di uno storico. pp. 129–158 from Società Storia. Volume 13. 1990. Clark, J. C. D. Revolution and Rebellion. State and Society in England in the 17th and 18th Centuries. Cambridge. Cambridge University Press. 1986. Davis, J. C. Myth and History. The Ranters and the Historians. Cambridge. Cambridge University Press. 1986. Ely, Jeff and Hunt, William. Editors. Reviving the English Revolution. Reflections and Elaborations on the Work of Christopher Hill. London. Verso. 1988. Falbrook, Mary. The English Revolution and the Revisionist Revolt. pp. 249–264 from Social History. Volume 7. 1982. Hexter, J. H. The Burden of Proof. Times Literary Supplement. 24 October 1975. Hobsbawm, Eric. The Historians Group of the Communist Party, From Rebels and Their Causes. Essays in Honor of A. L. Morton. Edited by Maurice Cornforth. London. Lawrence and Wishart. 1978. K. Harvey J. The British Marxist Historians. An Introductory Analysis. Cambridge. Polity Press. 1984. Moral. John Christopher Hill, pp. 28-29 from History Today Volume 53. Issue number 6. June 2003. Pennington, D. H. and Thomas. Keith. Editors. Puritans and Revolutionaries. Essays in 17th-Century History presented to Christopher Hill. Oxford, Clarendon Press. 1978. Pennington, Donald. John Edward Christopher Hill. In British Academy. Proceedings of the British Academy. Volume 130. Biographical Memoirs of Fellows. IV Oxford. Oxford University Press. 2005. pp. 23-49. Richardson, R. C. The Debate on the English Revolution Revisited. London. Methuen. 1977. Samuel. Raphael. British Marxist Historians. 1880-1980. pp. 21-96 from New Left Review. Volume 120. March to April 1980. Schwartz, Bill. The People, in History. The Communist Party Historians Group. 1946-56 from Making Histories. Studies in History Writing and Politics. Edited by Richard Johnson. London. Hutchinson. 1982. Underdown, David. Radicals in Defeat. New York Review of Books. 28 March 1985. The Good Old Cause. An interview with Christopher Hill by Lee Humber and John Rees. International Socialism. 56. 1992. Oliver Cromwell and the English Revolution, in honor of Christopher Hill 1912-2003. Christopher Hill. Obituary at the Times. 26 February 2003. Hunt, Tristram. Back When It Mattered. The Guardian. 5 March 2003. Limbaugh, Peter. An American Tribute to Christopher Hill, at the Counterpunch. 17 May 2003. Manning, Brian. The Legacy of Christopher Hill. International Socialism. 2003.